Yellowstone may have decided the Duttons' fate long before the ranch mattered. Across 1883, 1923, and today, patterns suggest deaths were staged, bloodlines protected, and betrayals planned generations ahead. Some characters might not be gone at all. One theory ties it together, and it's getting harder to dismiss. John Dutton faked his own death. This theory says John Dutton did not truly die, but instead planned his own death to uncover the people working against him. The attack itself was real, yet the body shown afterward raises questions. The face is damaged beyond clear recognition, and no camera ever gives a clean shot that proves it is actually John. That detail alone has fueled endless debate among fans. There is also the gunshot evidence. Police tested the left hand for powder residue, even though John is known to be right-handed. Many fans believe that choice was deliberate, not an error, and meant to hint that something about the scene was wrong from the start. According to the theory, John learned about the hit before it happened and realized his enemies were closing in from all directions. Market Equities, corrupt politicians, and Jamie himself all had reasons to want him gone. Faking his death would give John the one advantage he never had while alive: the ability to watch without being seen. When people think someone is dead, they stop pretending, and their true loyalties begin to show. Beth and Casey's reactions also stand out. Instead of breaking down, they question details and stay strangely controlled, which has led some fans to believe they may know more than they let on. To them, the loss feels less like a shock and more like a step in a larger plan. Even Kevin Costner's public exit from the show fits this theory. The rumors of conflict and finality could serve as the perfect cover, making a return feel impossible. In the end, the theory claims John is gathering proof from the shadows, possibly working with federal agents or RIP, waiting for the right moment. If he returns in the finale, it would not be a miracle. It would be a reckoning. The 7 generations prophecy comes true. This theory says the end of the Dutton Ranch was promised more than 100 years ago. It goes back to 1883 when Spotted Eagle warned James Dutton that the land was never truly his. He told him that in 7 generations, his people would rise and take it back. James heard the warning and still chose to stay. By doing that, he accepted the deal. Now fans believe the debt is finally due. The mystery centers on Tate Dutton. When fans count the family line, Tate falls right on the edge of the prophecy. Depending on one key detail, he is either the 6th generation or the 7th. That detail changes everything. The question is whether his great-grandfather was Spencer or Jack from 1923. The show has never given a clear answer, and that choice decides how the story ends. If Spencer is the line, Tate is the 6th generation. That means the ranch could pass to his children before the prophecy comes true. But if Jack is the line, Tate himself is the 7th generation. In that case, the ranch ends with him. There is another layer that makes this theory powerful. Tate's mother, Monica, is Native American and a member of the Broken Rock Reservation. If Tate inherits the ranch and the land returns through his bloodline, the prophecy is fulfilled without war or force. The land goes back to Spotted Eagle's people the way it was promised. The theory turns darker when fans look at who stands in Tate's way. Case, Beth, Jamie, every adult above him would need to die or disappear before the land changes hands. Yellowstone has already shown that no one is safe, and past attacks prove the show is willing to go that far. Some fans believe Thomas Rainwater knows all of this. They think he has been waiting, letting the Dutton family tear itself apart, ready to accept the land when the time comes. This prophecy is not just a warning. It is a slow curse. And generation by generation, it has been coming true. Market Equities is covering up a massive discovery. This theory says Market Equities is not fighting over land for money or pride. They are fighting for something hidden under the Dutton Ranch, something worth killing for. Companies do not act like this over a mall or a ski resort. They do not burn this much cash. take this many losses, or push this hard unless the prize is massive. Fans believe Market Equities found something underground that changes everything. Their behavior gives it away. Endless funding. No fear of failure. No concern for public image. Even the murder of a sitting governor becomes part of the plan. That kind of move suggests protection from powerful people, either in government or deep inside the corporate world. Someone high up wants that land, no matter the cost. Fans think the ranch sits on rare earth minerals used to make phones, weapons, and modern technology. These minerals are rare, hard to control, and worth billions. Whoever owns them holds real power. Others believe it could be oil or natural gas on a scale so large it would shake energy markets far beyond Montana. Either way, the value would be enough to erase any moral limit. The theory grows darker when fans look back. Market Equities may have known about this for years. They quietly bought land around the ranch. They waited. They planned. The Dutton property is the final piece, the one place they must control to reach what lies below. That explains everything. Why they never stop. Why they ignore laws. Why they refuse every deal. Why murder becomes an option. Some fans believe the project is so damaging that public knowledge would stop it instantly. Environmental disaster, poisoned land, broken treaties. So they work in secret, using shell companies, paid politicians, and hired killers. In this theory, the Duttons are not the main target. They are an obstacle. Once Market Equities owns the land, they own the resources. Once they own the resources, they control markets, industries, and influence governments. The ranch is not just ground. It is the key. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you're enjoying this content so far, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch these videos without subscribing. Imagine what we could accomplish if everyone subscribed. We all thank you for your continued support. Beth Dutton's secret plan for total control. On to the next. This theory says Beth Dutton is not fighting to protect the family. She's fighting to own it. Fans believe her land deals are not random or emotional moves. They are careful steps in a long plan to take full control of the Dutton empire. Every deal she makes gives her power that does not depend on her father. She's not trying to save what John built. She's building something that belongs only to her. Beth does not want to advise. She wants to command. She wants a future where no one can tell her no. That is why she crushes anyone who threatens the ranch. In this theory, that includes family, especially Jamie. The way she treats Jamie feels less like hate and more like strategy. He is a rival. He is a lawyer. He understands power and paper trails. Fans believe Beth wants him removed from the picture completely, not out of anger, but because he could challenge her claim. Some think Beth has planned this since she was young. Her business schooling, her work in ruthless companies, her comfort with destroying people without regret. All of it looks like training. She's not her father's weapon. She's her own general. Her bond with Rip also changes meaning under this theory. Rip is loyal to Beth above everyone else. That gives her muscle she controls fully. When she gives an order, it gets done. No questions. Fans point to one land deal in particular as her master move. A legal setup that puts ownership into systems only she controls. Trusts, shell companies, structures no one else can touch. If John dies, if Case falls, if Jamie is gone, Beth does not just inherit, she already owns it. This theory says Beth learned one lesson early in life. Power is the only safety, and she plans to hold all of it. Jamie Dutton is the legitimate heir. This theory says Jamie Dutton was adopted for a reason, not just out of kindness. Fans believe his true father might be John's brother or another close relative, making Jamie the real heir to the ranch. Everything about him, his legal skills, his political rise, even his distance from John, could be preparation to reclaim what was always his. John's harsh treatment starts to make sense under this theory. He protected Jamie, but also kept him at arm's length, as if hiding a threat. Fans think every betrayal Jamie committed isn't just spite. It's a rightful heir acting to reclaim stolen property. His outsider status could be a cover, hiding the fact that he has the true claim to the ranch. The theory points to a bigger plan. Jamie's biological father may have legally owned part of the ranch before John took full control. If so, documents proving this exist somewhere, hidden or destroyed. John adopted Jamie to keep him close, watch him, and prevent him from claiming what was his. Even Jamie's legal training wasn't accidental. It was defensive, teaching him the tools he would need to fight back. Now his political power matters. As Attorney General, he has the resources to uncover property records, sealed documents, and family secrets. Fans believe he has been quietly building power to challenge the Duttons publicly. In this theory, Jamie isn't a traitor. He's a rightful heir. Every secret leaked, every attack on John, and every alliance with enemies is part of one goal: reclaim the ranch and restore his birthright. If true, the Dutton family is closer than ever to being upended from within. Monica Dutton is playing the long game. This theory says Monica Dutton has been working in secret to help her tribe reclaim the ranch from the day she married Case. Fans believe her disagreements with the family, her struggles over Tate, and every time she leaves the ranch are not accidents. They are part of a long plan. Her ties to the Broken Rock Reservation give her allies who have waited for this moment for generations. As Tate's mother, she controls his inheritance while he is still a child, giving her a power over the ranch no one else has. The theory paints Monica as calm and clever, earning trust while quietly gathering secrets, a perfect sleeper agent inside the family. Monica has seen everything the Duttons have done: the violence, the illegal actions, even hidden bodies. That knowledge is dangerous if she ever chooses to use it. Her job as a teacher connects her to the reservation and to leaders like Thomas Rainwater. Every visit home, every meeting could be gathering intelligence, planning the future. Some fans believe the marriage itself was part of the plan, putting her close to Case so she could influence the family from within. Tate is central to this plan. He is both Dutton and Native American, the link between two worlds. Monica has been guiding him, teaching him tribal history, keeping him connected to the reservation, and shaping his loyalties. Her arguments with Case about his upbringing may not be just maternal concern. They could be careful moves to make sure Tate sides with his tribe. If true, when the moment comes, Monica could reveal her real allegiance. She would turn the family against itself and help her tribe reclaim the ranch through her son, fulfilling a plan that has been in motion for decades. Rip Wheeler is John's hidden son. This theory says Rip is John Dutton's secret son, born from an affair decades ago. It explains the bond between them, a connection deeper than loyalty or respect, almost like father and son. John protects Rip like no one else. He gives him authority, forgiveness, and trust beyond measure. Fans believe it isn't just friendship, it could be family. When Rip killed his abusive father, John didn't just take him in out of kindness. Some think it was guilt, a father saving the child he never acknowledged. Rip's skills, calmness, and devotion mirror John's own traits so closely they could be inherited. If true, Rip has a claim to the ranch, putting him in competition with the Dutton children who believe they are the only heirs. The theory makes Rip and Beth's relationship even more shocking. If they are half-siblings, their love unknowingly crosses a hidden line. John's secret may have been meant to protect Rip, his marriage, and his legitimate children from sharing the inheritance. But revealing the truth now would force Rip to choose between the family he has and the legacy he never knew he owned. Look at how John treats Rip compared to other ranch hands. Rip gets the house, responsibility, and secrets. John keeps him close, shaping him, training him, preparing him for something bigger. Maybe that's inheritance. Maybe John always knew that if his children fight and destroy each other, Rip is the one who truly deserves the ranch. If the truth comes out, Rip's world would collapse. His identity, his loyalties, and his place in the family would be shattered. At the same time, he could have the legal power to challenge Beth, Case, and Jamie, setting the stage for a final war that could destroy the Dutton family completely. Multiple enemies coordinated the Season 3 attacks. This theory says the attacks on John, Case, and Beth were not the work of a single enemy. Instead, multiple groups struck at the same time in a plan meant to wipe out the Dutton family completely. The Divine Discord biker gang returned for revenge after losing members in earlier conflicts. Thomas Rainwater and Angela Blue Thunder believed violence was the only way to reclaim their land after years of failed legal battles. Market Equities wanted the Duttons gone to push development projects through. Even Jamie's betrayal may have given these enemies inside information. The attack's precision makes it clear that this was coordinated. Each family member was targeted in their most vulnerable moments, at the exact time they could be hit. One enemy alone could not pull this off. Multiple groups sharing intelligence and resources could. Surveillance, planning, timing, everything points to careful coordination. Fans believe the enemies met before the attacks, realizing that working together would be more effective than fighting separately. Rainwater contributed warriors and legal knowledge. Market Equities brought money and political influence. The bikers provided violence and deniability. Jamie gave inside details about schedules and security. Together, they tried to destroy the family in one night. Season 3 was only the first attempt. The Duttons survived, but the groups learned from failure. Fans think the conspiracy is still active, waiting for another chance. The Duttons may believe they are fighting different enemies, but in reality, they face a single, united force determined to eliminate them. Every move, every alliance, every threat now fits into a bigger plan. If the next attack succeeds, the family may be gone for good. Buried agreements will destroy the Duttons' claim. This theory says the Duttons may not truly own their ranch. Hidden deals from generations ago could surface and erase their legal claim entirely. Ancestors might have made agreements with powerful families, the government, or other settlers that no one in the current family knows about. Contracts, land transfers, and promises could have been buried for decades, waiting to be enforced. James Dutton claimed the land in 1883, but some believe he may have broken the rules of homesteading. He might have claimed more land than allowed, failed to meet occupation requirements, or violated agreements with partners or tribal leaders. If true, his claim would be illegal, and all inheritance from him would be invalid. The ranch the family fought for would no longer belong to them. Fans think someone, maybe Market Equities, maybe a rival family, maybe tribal lawyers, has been digging through old records and found proof. They could present documents showing that James Dutton's claim was flawed, or that prior partners have a right to the land. Descendants of these old partners could appear with papers proving the Duttons never fully owned the ranch. The consequences would be devastating. All the sacrifices, all the battles, all the blood spilled to protect the ranch could vanish in a single legal decision. The empire built over generations would crumble. The Duttons would realize their legacy was built on broken promises and hidden deals. Everything they thought was theirs might be gone overnight, leaving the family with nothing and proving that even power and history cannot protect against the law. This theory paints a world where the Duttons' fight is over before it even begins, because their own ancestors already lost it for them. And that's where Yellowstone's biggest secrets collide. If even one of these theories is true, the Dutton legacy was never meant to survive. Which theory do you believe is coming true first? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and drop us a note in the comments letting us know what you want to see us do next.